Country superstar Carrie Underwood has spent most of her career avoiding political talk, but she's set to perform at the upcoming inauguration. She said in a statement that she's doing it because the country must come together in the spirit of unity and look to the future. And lots of her fans aren't thrilled about it, but lots of her fans are. So let's put this in perspective here. Mm-hmm. What do y'all think?
I personally hope we're moving beyond the era of politics where we want to cancel people's livelihoods because we don't like their politics. And whether it was the Dixie Chicks for criticizing George Bush, didn't agree with it then, and Carrie Underwood, if you have a problem, you register your complaint by not downloading her songs and not going to her shows.
Right.
But I also think from a business standpoint, it's not a bad decision for Carrie Underwood. 75 million people voted for Trump. Artists tend to skew left-leaning, so she's overnight going to become an icon of MAGA and the American right. She's probably going to make a lot of money off of it, so I get why she did it.
I say.
One stage, two Americas. Carrie Underwood's performance at Trump's inauguration wasn't just a concert, it was a lightning rod, instantly polarizing fans and sparking a national debate.
She says, I love our country. How do you love your country and support and normalize somebody who was a convicted felon who really wants to destroy them?
The anticipation hung heavy in the air, not just for the inauguration itself, but for the moment Carrie Underwood would take the stage. Her announcement that she would perform for President Trump's inauguration was carefully worded, emphasizing a desire to foster unity and express love for her country. I love our country, she declared, her words echoing across social media platforms and news outlets. And I'm honored to have been asked to sing. She presented it as a chance to contribute to a moment of national coming together. However, in an era where political lines are so sharply drawn, this seemingly unifying message struck a discordant note for a significant portion of the population. The reaction was immediate and visceral. The internet, that sprawling town square of modern discourse, erupted in a cacophony of voices. Fans who had long admired her musical talent found themselves grappling with her public alignment with a figure as polarizing as Donald Trump. The hashtag wars began almost instantaneously, with some expressing profound disappointment and a sense of betrayal. Loyalty to an artist clashed head-on with personal political convictions. Calls for boycotts gained traction, fueled by passionate online campaigns urging others to abandon her music and public appearances. Conversely, another segment of the audience vehemently defended Underwood's right to perform, championing her freedom of choice and accusing the detractors of intolerance. The digital space became a mirror reflecting the deep fissures within American society, all sparked by a single performance announcement. This wasn't just idle chatter. For many, it felt like a deeply personal and consequential statement. As the initial wave of digital fury showed no signs of abating, a prominent voice from within the country music fraternity stepped forward to defend Carrie Underwood, John Rich. Known for his outspoken conservative views, Rich didn't hold back in his critique of what he saw as the overreaction from the tolerant left. He took to social media, framing the controversy as an example of liberal hypocrisy, where calls for acceptance seemingly didn't extend to those with different political leanings. Rich lauded Underwood's character, emphasizing her grace and class in the face of what he deemed unwarranted animosity. He even injected a bit of levity, making a remark about her appearance, seemingly to underscore her all-American image and appeal. His intervention served to galvanize Underwood's supporters, providing them with a counter-narrative that painted her not as a political sellout, but as a victim of unfair criticism. Rich's defense wasn't just a spur-of-the-moment reaction, it resonated with a segment of the population that felt increasingly marginalized and silenced by what they perceived as a dominant liberal culture in the entertainment industry. His words amplified the sense that Underwood was standing strong against a tide of unfair condemnation, further solidifying her position in the eyes of her defenders. Just as the first storm of outrage began to show signs of slowing, the conversation took an even more dramatic turn with the entrance of the influential daytime talk show, The View. Known for its lively, often contentious discussions of current events, the panel show became the next major battleground for the Carrie Underwood controversy. With millions of viewers tuning in daily, The View provided a powerful platform to dissect and debate the complexities of Underwood's decision. It was during one particular episode that co-host Joy Behar's comments ignited a fresh inferno. Behar didn't mince words, openly questioning the sincerity of Underwood's stated desire for unity. She cast doubt on whether the performance was truly about patriotism or simply a politically motivated move, aligning herself with a controversial figure. Behar's direct questioning of Underwood's motives acted as a lightning rod, immediately sparking a fiery exchange among the panel members themselves. The studio audience reacted audibly, and the clip of the debate quickly went viral, spreading like wildfire across social media. Suddenly, the narrative broadened beyond just Underwood's individual choice. It became a wider examination of an artist's responsibility, the perception of political endorsements, and the very definition of patriotism in a deeply divided America. The View, with its massive reach and diverse panel, amplified the controversy, pushing it further into the mainstream consciousness and ensuring that the debate would continue to rage. The show, in its own way, became a microcosm of the larger national conversation, showcasing the passionate and often conflicting viewpoints on the issue. Amidst the escalating public debate fueled by social media and amplified by daytime television, Carrie Underwood herself maintained a conspicuous silence. This deliberate choice not to engage directly with the critics or defend her decision became a significant aspect of the unfolding drama. Her silence was interpreted in myriad ways, each reflecting the existing biases of those observing. For some, it was seen as a display of admirable restraint, a refusal to be drawn into the negativity, and a sign of her unwavering conviction. They lauded her for not succumbing to pressure and for allowing her actions to speak louder than words. In their eyes, she was maintaining her dignity in the face of unwarranted attacks. However, for others, her silence was perceived as tacit approval, an unspoken endorsement of the political ideologies associated with the inauguration. This group saw her lack of response as an indication that she didn't feel the need to justify her actions because she was, in fact, aligned with the political stance in question. Her quietude, rather than calming the storm, seemed to further agitate it, allowing both supporters and detractors to project their own interpretations onto her non-response. This only served to deepen the existing divisions, as each side felt their perspective was validated by her choice to remain silent. The intense focus on Carrie Underwood's performance transcended the individual event, opening up a broader and more crucial discussion about the complex relationship between art, politics, and the ever-watchful eye of the media. The controversy forced a collective consideration of fundamental questions. To what extent should an artist's personal political beliefs influence the public's perception of their work? Is it possible, or even desirable, to separate the creator from their creations? The debate around Underwood's performance served as a stark reminder that in today's hyper-connected world, artists and their work are rarely viewed in a vacuum. Every public action, every expressed opinion can be scrutinized and interpreted through a political lens. Furthermore, the situation shone a bright light on the immense power and responsibility wielded by media outlets. Platforms like The View, with their vast audiences, play a significant role in shaping public opinion and framing narratives. The question arose, did the commentary surrounding Underwood's performance provide valuable insight, or did it contribute to further polarization and division? The discussion extended to consider the ethics of media coverage, the potential for bias, and the fine line between holding public figures accountable and engaging in character assassination. Underwood's situation became a case study of how the confluence of artistic expression, political alignment, and media amplification can ignite widespread societal debate and reflection. If the initial spark of the controversy was the announcement itself, and the fuel was the commentary from various media outlets, then social media served as the wind, whipping the flames of public opinion into a frenzy. Platforms like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok became the primary arenas where the battle over Carrie Underwood's reputation and motivations played out in real time. The internet transformed into a sprawling digital coliseum where arguments raged, opinions clashed, and allegiances were declared and contested with fervent passion. Memes, those easily digestible packets of internet culture, proliferated, often using humor or satire to either defend Underwood or critique her decision. Some memes celebrated her perceived courage and independence, while others mocked the controversy itself or took aim at the commentators who had spoken out against her. Every tweet, every post, and every shared article acted as a vote, contributing to the ever-shifting tides of public sentiment. The speed and reach of social media amplified every voice. Both both supportive and critical, creating an echo chamber where individuals were often surrounded by opinions that reinforced their own beliefs. It wasn't just about the performance anymore, it was about the collective online reaction to the performance, a meta-narrative built on hashtags, trending topics, and the constant push and pull of digital discourse. The sheer volume and velocity of online engagement demonstrated the power of social media to shape public perception and influence the trajectory of a controversy. In the end, the saga of Carrie Underwood's performance at President Trump's inauguration offers a compelling snapshot of our current cultural and political landscape. Her single decision became a lightning rod, attracting a storm of diverse opinions and highlighting the deep fault lines within contemporary society. Whether you agreed with her choice or vehemently opposed it, the ensuing controversy underscored the challenges of navigating personal beliefs within the highly politicized world of entertainment. It served as a potent reminder that in an era of instant communication and pervasive social media, every action by a public figure is subject to intense scrutiny and interpretation. The role of the media, particularly the way in which platforms like The View framed and amplified the debate, raises important questions about the responsibility that comes with a large platform. Ultimately, the controversy surrounding Carrie Underwood wasn't just about performance. It was a mirror reflecting our own divided perspectives, our passionate convictions, and the complex interplay between celebrity, politics, and public opinion. Now, we turn the conversation over to you. Looking back at this event, where do your opinions lie? Do you believe Carrie Underwood made the right decision, standing by her convictions, or do you side with those who felt it was a misstep? What lessons can be learned from the media's coverage of this controversy? And how do we, as a society, navigate these complex intersections of art and politics in the future? Share your thoughts and perspectives in the comments section below. Let's continue this important discussion. If you found this breakdown insightful, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more in-depth analyses of stories that are shaping our cultural conversation.